Okay, so dear ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, welcome to Braga, welcome to Portugal for the 2019 edition of the European Universities Futsal Championships. It is our great pleasure on behalf of European University Sports Association to welcome you here in this beautiful city, which is a city of the very experienced organizers. As you can see, University of Minho, and if you have passed the corridors, you were able to see that the University of Minho has organized more than 20 championships in the duration of more than 30 years, which shows that they are the organizers that really know how to welcome you and the ones that really know how to deliver a good event. We really hope that in the next 9 days you will be able to enjoy this event and you will be able to have the best experiences out of Portugal and out of the city of Braga. First of all, I would like to lead you through the agenda, what we will be doing today. So I will shortly just give you what will happen in this meeting. We are expecting a duration of between 45 and 50 minutes, and we will really try to be brief, not to keep you too long, so you can continue with your other obligations and preparations for the event. So we will have an introduction with a welcome speech of Mr. Johannes Gabrielian, who is our EC member. Afterwards, we will have the presentation about EUC, the organizational matters presented by the organizing committee, and then the most important part, why you're all here, and that is the competition details, the competition format, and in the end the draw, which is the reason, as I said before, why we are all here. Just to briefly go also through the competition schedule, the 14th, the arrival day and the accreditation day for men, but also 15th for women. And that's why we have two general technical meetings. Today we have for men, and tomorrow at 3 o'clock we have a general technical meeting for women. We have also tomorrow the opening ceremony. I just want to emphasize that the opening ceremony is obligatory and that all of you have to participate as part of the competition and as part of the event experience itself. It will be held in the city center, but all the details will be delivered by the organizing committee. Afterwards we have the competition starting for men the next day, and actually on the opening ceremony day, and the next day for women, finishing all together on the 23rd, which is the day when we have award ceremonies and the closing ceremony with your departures the next day, so on the 24th of July. I would just like, before giving my floor to Mr. Gabrielian, I would like to introduce the people today. So first, Mr. Johannes Gabrielian from Armenia, on behalf of Executive Committee here. He is the SCAC chair of this organization, so the highest authority of the ruling body of this competition. Second is Mr. Tomasz Aftansky, EUC technical delegate of Futsal, so the main person of EUC in charge of the Futsal competition, together with his assistant, Mr. Gerard Bean from Ireland, and myself, so I'm Besim Aliti, EUC sports manager. We have two representatives in the competition commission who will be helping the running of this event, and these are Pedro Almeida, who will present the organizational matters, and he is the organizing committee secretary general, and Mr. Carlos Videira, who is the vice president of the organizing committee, probably the person you will be mostly talking to in the next few days. Before we continue with the opening word, I would like to welcome you to just raise your hand after I call your university. So we will start, of course, with the men competition. So first, University of Osijek, Croatia. Thank you. University of Rennes Champagne, France. Ivan Yavkishvili, Georgia. University of Münster, Germany. University of Kiel, Germany. College of Management Academic Studies, Israel. University of Camerino, Italy. Norwegian School of Economics, Norway. University of Warsaw, Poland. University of Minho, Portugal. Coimbra, Portugal. University of Leiria, Portugal. St. Petersburg University, Russian Federation. University of Jaén, Spain. University of Malaga, Spain. Lviv Polytechnic National University, Ukraine, and also from Ukraine, Karazin Kharkiv National University. Okay, thank you very much. So, just to emphasize that the floor for the question will be after all this official part is finished, after the draw is finished, and after the welcome of the Belgrade committee is finished. So, before giving the floor, I would also like to welcome few people here, especially the delegation from Belgrade, which are the next organizers of Futsal, which is led by the director, Mr. Predrag Jušković, who will be organizing the games in 2020, where futsal is one of the main sports in the program, but in the end you will also hear the welcome speech. So, Mr. Hovhannes.
So thank you, Besim. I would like to say welcome, and first to my colleagues from European University Sport Association, our friends from Belgrade, for next organizers of games, and of course our organizers in Portugal, in Braga, and teams, all athletes and officials, and also referees. EUC events is very important for students in Europe because we take together all students who like sport, who like be active, and futsal is one of the popular events in our schedule. And Portugal also is not only football country, it's a futsal country also. And I'm happy to be here a second time as EUSA delegate for futsal. First time in Coimbra, today in Braga. So I'm sure that organizing committee, we from EUSA and all volunteers, referees, we try to make the best from outside to organize the championship in a high level. And I hope the teams, officials, and athletes, also you will try to do the best from your side in respect, in fair play rules, and I hope without injuries. And good luck, all of you. I hope you will participate, compete, and of course, enjoying Coimbra and Braga. Sorry.
Hello, my name is Nuno Reis. I'm the president of the organizing committee. So this is a brief speech about the importance of the event and just a quick words. First of all, I would like to kindly welcome you all to the EUSA European University Championship Futsal Braga 2019 to Portugal, of course, and particularly to the Institute of Biosustainability of the University of Minho. Just for a quick fact, which actually shows this place because we want sustainability to be a pillar on the legacy of our championships. Being that said, let me just take also a quick moment to greet my friends from the European University Sports Association, Johannes, Besim, Thomas, Gerard, also to all my friends from the organizing committee, all the officials and delegation representatives, to the prorector of the University of Minho, to the referees, to the athletes, to the volunteers, and also a reference as well to the team of the organizing committee joining us from Belgrade, that will be following up this event as the preparation for the European University Games intensifies. Without the help and trust of all these people, none of this would have been made possible, and we're thankful for that. I really hope that you are enjoying your stay in this beautiful city of Braga, and that the facilities and services that we are providing are well suited to the needs of your teams. We are looking forward for the competition to start. We have been working hard to assure everything is perfectly set. We're hosting a competition with nearly 450 athletes from 28 different locations all across Europe, and we're pretty sure that although the legacy of this event is very heavy, in terms of the quality of past editions, we will be able to deliver the best futsal European University Championship in history. For now, enjoy this general technical meeting and the mail draw, and using the futsal slang, I'll pass the ball to Besim and to Pedro, that will talk about the technicalities of the event. In the name of the organizing committee, and once again, welcome to Braga, welcome to the University of Minho, welcome to this great competition, and good luck for the draw and the competition. Above all, have fun and play fairly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nuno. So before we go to organizational matters, I will just quickly go through what EUSA represents and why we are here. It will really be briefly in order to give you a few words about the federation, which is the owner of this event, and then afterwards we will be able to hear more about the technical matters itself. So EUSA has been founded in '99, so it's a relatively new organization. We have headquarters in Zurich and our offices in Ljubljana, in Slovenia, and our highest authority is the executive committee, so the member that was here presented today was delegated by the highest authority, as well as all of us here, and of course different commissions that form this federation. In regards to EUSA, it is very important to say that mainly we organize sport events, and this is our core business, so we organize championships and games biannually, but also there are lots of events under the patronage of European University Sports Association, different cups and patronage events, as I said. But we are more than just sports, so we organize a lot of educational events, lots of conferences, conventions and seminars. The latest convention was held in Belgrade with participation of more than 100 people, very successful convention, which was the first event leading to the games in Belgrade next year. Also, we are involved in many projects, either on partnership with National University Sports Associations or universities, so many opportunities could tomorrow arise with you in the future partnerships. In addition to that, we are also partners with many European federations. We are affiliated member of FISU, the World University Sports Association. We are member of European Council and European Commission, and also the European Fair Play movement, and we have memberships with sports federations like European Olympic committees, Paralympic committees, and lots of sports federations like Volleyball Federation, Handball Federation, Karate, Judo, Taekwondo, etc., etc. So a lot of federations, and I would like to say that just recently we have started negotiations, and I hope that from next year we will have the partnership also with UEFA. We had a recent meeting in Switzerland, in Nyon, in their headquarters, and I think it was very fruitful, and I hope that from next year some of these events could be also under the partnership logo of UEFA and EUSA, which is very, very important for us. As I said, we organize championships, and this is one of them. Just to give you an overview, we started in 2001 just with 2 championships, and an important fact, because the delegation of Serbia is here, that the first ever event was held in Serbia, and it was volleyball in 2001. But you can see how much we have grown. That in 2019 we already have 22 events which we organize all over Europe, and also this reflects in the number and the countries. So we have more than 4,000 now in each championships, and 43 countries already out of 46 member countries. These are the events, so you can see all around Europe. Portugal is hosting more events, but also Croatia and Poland and Sweden, Italy, etc., etc. European Universities Games started in 2012 with Cordoba, where we had the first event, and the number was around 2,500. And you can see that already in 2016 we doubled this number, so we reached 5,400. Next edition of Coimbra with a lower number of sports, but maintaining a big number of participants per sport. And we are hoping to break record in 2020 in Belgrade, where we are expecting more than 5,500 participants. I would just like to show you a short movie from Coimbra to see what we delivered. like also to emphasize that we have also already appointed 2 future editions of the games in Poland and in Hungary, which makes us very lucky to have secured games by 2024, and we already next year start negotiations for 2026, which is a great thing and shows that EUSA is organizing great events and that the games are definitely their stage event with a great potential to grow further, and I hope that definitely Belgrade will be this next step. Regarding the educational projects, as I said, different conferences, seminars, conventions, we also organize lots of workshops and projects, and we deliver a lot of projects like volunteer program, the internship program, where we have every year people from Europe coming to our office and working, and during the events we bring volunteers from all around Europe and also from the world, from non-European countries, to participate in our events. Also we have EUSA exhibition, and very important part is the fair play, because also in this event we award for the fair play, and I hope one of the teams or persons will also get this award eventually. Just some of the projects that we are involved with, so you can see from anti-doping, different workshops on the dual careers, International Day of University Sport, and many other events. I would like to conclude by inviting you to the 2 next editions of the futsal events. The next one will be in Belgrade as a part of the European Universities Games and as a part of the 20 sports in the program. And the next edition of the championship will be held in Croatia, in the city of Split. And of course, we still don't know 23 because the bids for 23 will only open in 2020. So on behalf of EUSA, I would like to thank you very much, and I would like to invite Mr. Pedro Almeida, who will deliver a presentation on organizational matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Bazim. Welcome to Braga. I will make a short presentation with the main topics of the organizing. In numbers. In numbers, we have 750 persons with accreditation cards, 450 participants, 550 persons were accommodated in our residences, 29 referees, 20 EUC members, 30 persons in staff, 150 volunteers, 1 international volunteer is here, Marco. Thank you for coming to Braga. 25 medical staff and 2 ambassadors. Relating accommodation, we have 2 facilities in the Lloyd Braga residence and Santa Tecla residence. Almost of them are in the Lloyd Braga residence, is near the university. Almost of you already make the check-in. They have the key, the cards. The towels, regarding the towels, you can change the towels every day if you want. You can take the towel 2 times of day if you want to take the towels. You have laundry service in the residence, and for checkout you need to check if everything is okay. A responsible person from the residence will go to all the rooms to check if everything is okay to check out. For transportation, we have with the City Hall of Braga a regular circuit between the sports facilities, accommodation, catering services, and here the university. The bus only stops at André Soares when they need, because in André Soares we have only trainings there. All the participants can use the public transport buses for free. You only need to show the accreditation card, and you can go wherever you want. This is for this day the schedule for the bus, and today we'll update it if we need it. And we saw all the days we need to update the bus. can check always on the website. The website is always updated. Regarding the catering, the breakfast, it begins at 7 o'clock and closes at 10. The lunch here in the canteen at 11 and close at 3 p.m. and the dinner at 7 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. Regarding the breakfast, the persons who are in the Santa Tecla residence can take the breakfast there. Don't need to come here to the university. Regarding the facilities, we have 4 sport venues: o Minho Sports Complex here, Altice Forum Braga, Lamaçães, and André Soares Sports Hall. André Soares Sports Hall, it's only for trainings. And for trainings, I ask you all to went to the accreditation area to mark the training that you want. Opening ceremony. The opening ceremony will be tomorrow in the city center, and the departure from the residence at five quarter. We will have a parade beginning in Arco da Porta da Nova to the city center of Braga, and it's more or less 30 minutes. And in the city center we'll have the speeches and everything. The departure after the ceremony, the bus goes directly from the city center to the canteen. So for the opening ceremony, I ask everyone to be on the door of the residence at 5:30. Oh. Near here, this main facility here in the university, we'll have a fun zone with a lot of activities during these days, with the sports activities, trails. It's not there, but trail. We have food, drinks, and a bar. We'll have a sunset too. In the free days, we have access free to the swimming pool, very near from the residences, and the officials dinner will be Friday at 8 p.m. All the head of delegations will be invited for that. So I will invite Mr. Thomas to talk about the technical things. Okay.
Good evening, dear friends. It is my great pleasure to welcome you here on behalf of European University Sport Association. My name is Tomasz Szaftański. I'm the EUC Futsal Technical Delegate. I see many familiar faces, and I'm very proud to be the EUC Technical Delegate for Futsal. This is my 12th edition of this competition, so let me just say that every competition brings the same passion and the same enthusiasm like any other. So, first of all, just to make sure that we have all the same info, you received the technical handbook, which is for you one of the most important documents at this point. Also, you will receive a schedule. I hope that's going to be distributed to you a bit earlier, but I hope that after the genetical meeting you will receive also the schedule, and all the necessary info will be distributed, of course, on our platform, EUC Result System, which I would like to promote here also. So, first of all, I would like to address the technical committee. I have the honor to be the chairman of the technical committee with my assistant, Mr. J.R. Bian from Ireland, as Bessie mentioned, who is also the referee observer on this competition, Mr. Pedro Almeida, and Mr. Rui Baptista from Portugal. We have 29 referees at the competition. Some of referees was brought here by you, so you know the best who you brought. If you brought the poor referee, he will referee your game. I'm joking, of course. Of course, it's impossible that the referee from your country is refereeing your game, but I really hope that you respect each other and you brought a good referee. If you don't have a good referee, don't bring one for next competitions. We will find that good referees in Europe and we will invite them if you don't have good referee in your city or place. As you all know, referee is like Carlsberg, it's a part of the game. So we all have known that you give respect, you receive respect, and it is our all interest to have the best quality possible referees. I have to tell you only one thing. These people are not here for holidays. They will work hard, they will have everyday clinics. This gentleman, Mr. Jerry Behan, is like a soldier, like a bull for them, and they will be really destroyed after this whole week. But fortunately, they are coming back. That means they have something from this competition also. We have 5 FIFA referees, and few of these referees that for sure will be FIFA soon, an international level for sure. We have the privilege and also the pleasure to see our colleagues referees that are refereeing the top matches now in European competitions. And they started here in our tournament. All the rules and regulations, we are following, of course, the latest FIFA laws of the games, FIFA regulations, but also rules and regulations that are our internal EUSA rules and regulations for this year's championships. As Pedro mentioned, we have 3 venues for matches. It's La Machoes Sports Hall, University of Minho, and Altis Forum Sports Hall. Some of you already had the opportunity to train on one of those venues. I can assure you that 3 of them, there are very good venues, 2 are top class, and all the 3 has a wooden floor, so you for sure will be satisfied with the venues and the conditions that are here, thanks to our hosts from University of Minho. The official ball of the tournament is Mikasa FIFA approved ball. Few competitions rules. Of course, most of these rules you have already written in the technical handbook, but a few of them I would like to emphasize here. Please don't forget your accreditation card. It's necessary to have it also for the officials. And just to be sure that you have this information from me, the attaché of the team cannot sit on the bench, just to be sure, even if she or he has the accreditation. Only accredited people from the team can do this. If you don't have accreditation card because you lost it, you cannot play. Simple as it is. Player must have the same number for the whole competition. That means you were supposed to bring here 2 sets of uniforms, and I really hope that you have it. As Bessim mentioned a few minutes ago, we are fighting for UEFA recognition, and we will do our best to do here really top-class tournament, and we will not go below some line with the visibility of this competition. Please bring both colors of your uniforms, of your sets, to the game, because before the game starts, 1 hour before the game, you are supposed to meet with referee, and you will decide by the referees decide which color you should use. Of course, the home team has the privilege to use it, but still the referee has the final decision. And beeps, if you have your own beeps, please take with you in case you don't have the organizing committee will provide such a beeps. Flying goalkeeper shirt. And here's, my friends, a very important issue. We are playing according to the FIFA and UEFA laws and regulations, laws of the game. We are not allowing any beeps in this position, any shirt with the hole, and other, let's say, miracles. Yeah? Only the real futsal matches are going to be here. Red card, as you all know, it is the minimum 1 match suspension. It can be more if it was some serious problem on court. If the team receives red card, that is that is of course 2-minute suspensions for the team. Second yellow card is 1 match suspension. In your tournament, in event tournament, we try to be very flexible. That means because of not equal number of matches in the first phase of competition, single yellow cards are erased after the first phase of competition. That is fair. Yeah, also simple. If there will be any questions at the end of this meeting, you will have of course, the possibility to ask, or official or in the back. What is also important that after the quarterfinals, in a higher rank, we also will erase yellow cards. That means this is for you guys. I'm saying guys because players are men in this tournament. So you can play in a final match or the bronze position match clear, yeah, without suspensions for yellow cards. Of course, red cards are enforced. The clock boards are counting from 20 to 0. We are in Portugal, in the home of futsal, so for sure we can expect good things. I would like now give a floor for a minute to Mr. Jerry Behan, our EUC referee coordinator, for a few words. It's important to get this knowledge. I hope you already have it, but if not, Jerry will be very briefly to give it to you. I will come back in a minute. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gerard Bean is my name. I know many of you. If you have a problem with my language, put your hand up and I will leave. Okay, but I will do my best so you can understand me. So, in relation to the referees, despite the bull look that I will give for the referees, I will be very fair to them, I will be very fair to you and to the players. And with regard to this, there are some issues there. I'm going to turn that off for a moment so we can focus. Responsibilities to the image of the game. We all have these responsibilities. So please, coaches, begin at the beginning and rectify all the problems that can occur. For example, the color of the tape on the socks. It needs to be the same color of the socks. These are little details that you can rectify before they present them to the referee. The referee will not allow white tape on black socks. And for those players who cut their socks, they must put the tape to cover the different color. Okay? So little details, because 40 games will be broadcast on live streaming. We are broadcasting to the futsal world, and because we want UEFA partnership, and I work for UEFA sometimes at futsal events around Europe also. So please, coaches, in details regarding equipment, please have it correct. So, both sets of colors you need to return each evening for your next day's game. Laundry, make sure that you have everything planned. Bring both sets. There will be flexibility in the playing shorts. Example, it shouldn't happen, but in both cases, the teams turn up with black shorts. The referee may allow it to go ahead. But if both teams have the same socks, we have a problem. So this is the reason we must bring both sets of equipment. Home team in the fixture will have the choice of equipment, but the referee will decide if there is an issue. And you, coach, must abide by the referee's decision. Jewelry, please remove all jewelry. No taping of wedding rings, no earrings for ladies with tape, no piercings in the nose or the eyes. Everything must be removed. And if it is not removed, the player cannot play. So please, don't bring a player all the way to the court from your country and then be told because they won't remove a piercing, they are not allowed to play. So sort this out 2 days in advance before we kick off the tournament. Okay. Head covers. For those that may wear head covers for personal reasons, I will take questions after the end of this event regarding that. So if you have a player in either competition that wears a head cover for personal reasons, I can discuss the details surrounding the wearing of that afterwards. Goalkeepers, if they are wearing long trousers, please ask them to place them inside their stockings. The referees will ask this if they don't do it already. Fly goalkeeper jersey, very important point. The number of the fly goalkeeper must be the same number on the jersey he is playing in, and it must be fixed to the back of this jersey. So this is your responsibility. You must have a jersey that is different with the same number as number 10 if he is going as fly goalkeeper. You may consider presenting your second equipment. So number 10, he normally wears green, and the next day he might have the yellow jersey. If this doesn't conflict, this may be accepted by the referee. But it is your responsibility, and as Thomas said, no bibs, ever on the court, okay? Ever. Technical area, please, coaches, only one coach standing, giving instruction. The referees will be asked to police it in a nice way, but again, remember, we are playing by the FIFA regulations, and only one coach is allowed to stand to give instructions at any given time. Any questions regarding the laws of the game, we will take in the questions and answer session at the end of this briefing. The last thing I will say is respect all decisions. They will not always be right. Coaches don't make perfect decisions. Players often make wrong decisions. Expect that the referees, being human, may make an incorrect decision also. Respect also the fact that they are not doing it on purpose, and in the evening we will try and correct it. So fair play to you all, good luck to everybody, and I wish you well for the next few days, and hand you back to my boss, Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. As always, briefly, so we know already the most important thing. Also, few things step by step in the hall. When you are entering the pitch, the hall, please be aware that you need to receive the players list from the match commissioner to confirm which player is playing at this particular day, if the numbers are correct, etc. And after the match, also your obligation is to sign the match record file, which is the confirmation of the data which is in it. That means if you sign the match record file, that means you agree with the decisions which are over there. Yep. What is also important, don't be late on match, because if you are not showing up, you are losing 5-0, and there is no exceptions if the late arrival is not justified. I mean, if the spaceship doesn't land and the aliens are not taking you as hostages, then you lost. Competition format. Now, the few moments that are really, really important for you. We have 2 phases of the competition. Each team will play at least 4, maximum 6 matches in the tournament. We have 17 teams, which, as you know, is quite difficult to make the best, beautiful tournament as we could have for 16 or 24 teams. But we wanted all you to participate, and we wanted all of you to give a chance to enjoy this tournament. That's why we prepared a competition format, which was, of course, accepted by the organizing committee and EUSA team also. We were playing in the groups. 3 groups of 3 teams. It's going to be group A, B, and C, and 2 groups of 4 teams, D and E, in round-robin system. 4th day is a day off for all teams. Second phase is a quarter-final, semi-final, and final matches for high rank, position from 1st to 8th. And we have second group stage in round-robin system for groups F, G, and H for lower rank places. That means we play for each position in this tournament. In all groups with 3 teams, This is also important information. In case of a draw, kicks from the penalty mark will be ordered, just to avoid the drawing of lots at the end of the group stage in the groups of 3. Yeah? The referees will know it also, but just for you not to be astonished with this unusual situation. The winners of each group and the best 3 teams from the second position promote to quarterfinals. So we are fighting for top 8, and there everything is simple. To determine the best 3 teams from second position, only matches against the teams in first, second, and third place are taken into account. All details are written in the technical handbook. If you have any questions concerning that part, I'm here for your disposal after this conference. Every day, of course, we will try to provide you all necessary info. Everything is on our platform, results.eusa.eu. Of course, we will try also to sometimes to send you some information via email. So I hope that you already gave this email to the organizing committee. Of course, all results and info will be available at the info desk points. Match countdown. It's also important, is also the short version. We have it in the technical handbook, so I will not concentrate here much, just to inform you that you need to be 1 hour before the first whistle at the venue. You will have, for sure, at least 15 minutes on the court, but if you need more, you will need to use another place for warming up without the balls. Training sessions. Some of you already used this opportunity. If you want to train during the competition, please contact organizing committee and Pedro and Carlos and the team. They will be very enthusiastic to help you with that. If you'd like to make any protest, is also everything written in the technical handbook. But just for your information, we are not accepting a protest for referee's decision. But if you would really like to make this protest, you need to be aware that you need to prepare €200 as a protest fee, and do it immediately after the match to the match commissioner. Of course, €200 cash. And we are not returning this money if it's not justified. So if you want to sponsor me and my colleagues, I will be very happy to have this money. To, of course, joke. If you really would like to make a protest, I'm here for you. We all want to have the fair competition. We are fighting for this competition for many years, for the level, and we will not allow anyone to disturb and to destroy this competition. You can feel safe in our hands. All participating teams shall participate in each match. That means even if you were unlucky and you play for 17, 15 position, you still need to participate until the last day of the competition. Otherwise, there will be some sanctions as it's written in the projected file. Competition awards. Of course, we are fighting for gold, silver, and bronze caps, gold, silver, and bronze medals to athletes and officials, but also we will have Fair Play Award, Most Valuable Player, Best Goalkeeper, Best Scorer, Top Scorer, and 2 more players to All-Star team. Also, just to tell you a few things about our awards, we would like to nominate also Fair Play Award. If such a behavior will occur, please let us know, because maybe we will not be able to be at that time at this certain moment. So if you notice some kind of really valuable behavior of fair play, please let us know about it also. And now we will go to the draw. Determination is of EUSA annual ranking list is also, all things is written in the technical handbook, but just to inform you that every team is fighting for the country, for points to the ranking, and we are counting the points from last 4 editions of the futsal tournament. In men competition, as it's seen, the first position in the ranking has Portugal, then Croatia, Russian Federation, Spain, Georgia, and so on, so on, so on. Of course, the recent national champion for each NUSA is considered within the EUC ranking list. If there is more than one team, and we have such a situation, we have more teams from one country, then only the one team is seeded, the others are going to the pool number 3. And what is also important, the National University Sports Champion is seeded in accordance with an EUC regulation. Also important to notice is that the host city team is already seated in Group A, position 1. We will now go to the draw, but also important to notice that if it's possible, the teams from the same country shall not be in the same group. That's why we need to be very careful with that. I hope that we will not have the situation that we need to repeat the part of the draw, but we need to be aware and very precise now with the draw, just to be sure that we keep it fair and simple. Okay, these are the pools. And now just to prove it that I already mentioned, the University of Minho is not taking part in the draw, as the team is already positioned in Group A, position 1. Now we will, as my colleague Domingos will put in position in Group A, position number 1, University of Minho. Okay, now this. Now we will draw the position number 1, Group B. I know it's a very important moment for you, my dear friends, so let it simple. Russian Federation, team from St. Petersburg, Group B, position 1. Group C, position 1, University of Rennes from Spain. Group C. Now position 1 in Group D. Representing Croatia, University of Osijek. Group D, position number 1. And Group E, position number 1. Just to be sure. Portugal, University of Coimbra, the highest ranked team in this competition. Okay. Now we go to second pool, which consists of 5 next teams. We will now draw the team to Group A, position number 2. University of Reims from France. A2. Now B2. Norwegian School of Economics. B2. Group C. University of Warsaw from Poland. Group C. Group D, position 2. Karagin Kharkiv National University from Ukraine. And Group E, position number 2, Ivan Yavakishvili, Tbilisi State University from Georgia. Now we will go to pool number 3, and we start from Group A, where we know already that for sure cannot be teams from Portugal and from France. Group A, position number 3. Lviv Polytechnic National University from Ukraine. Now, Group B, position number 3. University of Camerino, Italy. Position number 3. Group C, position 3. University of Münster from Germany. Group D, position 3. Polytechnic Institute of Leira from Portugal. Yes, this is Group D, position 3. Now, Group E, position 3. University of Malaga from Spain. We know all that this is a very strong group. Now, Group D, position 4. Israel, College of Management, Academic Studies. Should D, number 4. And E4 should be, as we all know, University of Kiel from Germany. So as you see, my friends, no country, conflicts, influences. Okay. It's done as it should be. Bravo. I know that my hand may not be very lucky for some of you, but please excuse me for that. I tried to be very fair. But to all of you, I wish you good luck for the competition, and still would like to please stay on your positions for a few minutes, just to hear a few words from Mr. Predrag Jušković, the organizing committee director from Belgrade. Please, Mr. Predrag, join us for a minute. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, dear sports friends, hello to everyone on behalf of EUG 2020 Belgrade. First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to wish you as a successful organization of EUC Futsal Championship. Also, I would like to thank our dear host from Braga for kind welcome, hospital, and support during our visit. 5th European Universities Games 2020 will held in Belgrade from 12th to 25th July. I'd like to invite you all to join us and take your participation in the games, and we will do our best to be a great host and to give you the best university game so far in EUC history. Thank you. Welcome to Belgrade.